My number one thing would be careful who you choose to be really in someone's life, to be prevalent in their life. Please take your time in who you choose. One person can make you the king of the deck, and the other person can make you the joker. Be careful who you choose. One of our problems is that sometimes I end up with a lot of people who have had children with each other and they are still strangers. So take your time and be careful who you choose. My second one is that as men and as new fathers or as XYZ, we are allowed to do birth control the way they do. We can control when we want to and what time we want to. We can use certain products to control it. We don't have to be surprised by it. And then third, I would just plan on, I would get a dog, a cat, and a fish or some pets and try to see if you can take care of those first. Try to see if you can keep 4 goldfish alive for a year, then go for it. Go for it. So, and then I also say take a contract and write a contract and tell your kids right now what you would want for them. And then we take that contract and you look at this contract. You want them to be successful. How are you going to do that? What are you going to do in your life? And how are you going to stay involved? You start at the end and work yourself back. I think that there was an old saying that said, sons don't really appreciate their fathers until they open up their own refrigerator. That's when you start to learn appreciation for your dad. But my dad was from a different generation, and he did what he was told to do. We never starved. We never were outdoors. We never were homeless. He provided. And he also, as he got older, started to really like the engagement and the involvement. For me, he taught me the providership, but I also early on, because of my older brothers, they would show a little bit more fathering and father figuring. And because he worked, they would take me to this game and they would take me to that parade. And that's when I really, really realized we can do a work-life balance. Like, it does not all have to be 8-hour, 9-hour, and 10-hour days. But because some of the greatest joys come from someone that wants to sit down with you later on in life and watch the same hockey and soccer game with you, that really wants to enjoy your time. Those are the greatest joys. It keeps us from looking back with regret. So we literally write our own story. And I included part of my dad's story. I understand the providership. But I also added on to providership, which was conversation. I provided insight. I provided showing up, win or lose. One thing I provided was my own story, talking about when I messed up and what didn't go right for me. And I feel like that was a breakthrough.